But you know this guy, and he's a legend, he's been around for a long time. But you know what, this oak's still shredding, man. But now he's shredding on a different level. And so Puddy just wants to share shortly of, you know, where he's at.
Hey, what's up, guys? Okay, man. Yeah, it was awesome skating with you guys today. It was an awesome day. Thanks, huh? Some of you guys are ripping. I saw some good backside flips going on. Yeah, no, okay. Yeah, guys, I just want to have a quick chat with you guys about like what my life has been. You know, we started skating in Pretoria in about 1992. Some of you guys wasn't born yet. So, and yeah, skating was small then. It wasn't a big scene. We had no skate parks, anything. We just skated in the streets. And one day we skating this local parking lot we used to skate. And this guy rocked up with his rollerblades and he said his dad's going to open a skate park here. And we were like, yeah, whatever. We'll see it. We'll believe it when we see it. And it wasn't 3 months later, they were building a skate park there, now called Crashes. And you know, I've been skating there my whole life. I didn't go to school much. I just wanted to skate. That's all I knew, and that's all I wanted to do. And that's what I did. You know, then I got a bit older and pushing my skating. You know how we guys are. When we want to get better, you got to push at it. You got to fall. You got to try over and over again. A lot of commitment skating. It's not easy. And got sponsored. You know, there was a Blunt magazine. Got featured in the Blunt magazine. Started getting hooked up by Quicksilver, and from there it was just, you know, awesome times. You know, I was a bit of a well-known skateboarder in South Africa back then.
Skated from Joburg to Cape Town.
Skated from Joburg to Cape Town. And that whole life, you know, that whole life became, for me, was awesome. People recognized me, you know, the girls were quite into me. So, you know, it was good times, and I started drinking a lot. And, you know, the skating became less, and drinking became more. Then I got introduced to drugs and, you know, just that lifestyle. And from there, you know, it just went downhill. Like, skating went downhill. Lost a lot of friends and, you know, ended up alone, you know. There was a stage I remember when I was lying on my couch, all drugged up, and, you know, like, I felt like this is now time, I'm out. You know, like, I felt like my heart's gonna stop. And I just realized that's not the life. That's not the life I wanted, you know, like, I did it in the beginning just to skate, and I ended up in a life where just of partying and drinking and taking drugs. And the reason why I ended up there was because I loved myself so much, and, you know, it was all for me and what I wanted, and I wanted to be famous. I wanted to, you know, be in magazines, and, you know, I wanted to have all the chicks, you know. So for me it was everything about my happiness. And I did the skateboarding from Joburg to Cape Town. I met my lovely wife on that trip, and you know, from there and you know and then we had a kid together, and I was still kind of trying to get out of that life, but let me tell you, that life, don't let it go easy. That it keeps on sucking you, and you don't want to be there anymore because you've got no more friends. It's just you, and you want to get out, but it just don't want you to get out. And I tried, you know, my skateboarding was non-existent, and you know, I was starting to look for answers, asking people to help me, going to rehab, like, you know, parents helping me, everyone trying to help me, but, you know, it was, you just don't want to be there, and it's tough. And you know, then I started asking God to help me, but you know, it felt like He kind of didn't want to do anything with me because, you know, I was kind of a bit of a scumbag. And then I started, I kind of got over the alcohol, and my wife helped me to get over it. And then I started reading these self-help books and trying to just become a better person. And then this one day, I just had this epiphany of, you know, all this time I'm spending just to become a better person. And, you know, reading these books, listening to these audio books, how to become better. I just got this, I don't know what it was, maybe an answer from God to say, hey, just go open the Bible, you know, just go read the Bible. And I remember I opened the Bible, it was Matthew's. I started somewhere with the First Testimony, you know, starting from the beginning. Well, not the Old Testament, the New Testament. And there was these priests that said to God, they tried to ask him some trick questions. Jesus, they asked him to ask him some trick questions. And he said to the people, listen, the two most important things is love God with your whole heart and soul and mind, and love the people around you as much as you love yourself. And for me, that was just like a change of life, is because I loved myself, number one. I wanted my own happiness. I cared about my own needs, and that was it. That's why my life was empty. That's why the competitions I've won, like skating from Joburg to Cape Town, none of it was, there was no happiness, there was no fulfillment of winning competitions, getting in the magazines, being on TV, skating from Joburg to Cape Town, making it. There was no fulfillment. It was a quick happiness and it was gone. And when I realized that, put yourself second, just put yourself a step back, take a step back and put God first. And since then, my life has changed. The things have been happening, my skating, because my fear is gone. My fear, so even when I'm skating, I'm like, should I be afraid? I'm like, no, I shouldn't be afraid. I'm a Christian, man. Fear doesn't exist in my life, so you can do the handrails, you can do the stairs, you still get hurt, but the fear's gone, and my life with my wife and kids has transformed, and yeah, I'm just happy to be alive, where I wanted to die and not live anymore from wanting to be alive. Oh, I am alive, and yeah, it's just awesome, and thank you guys for letting me share this. Thanks.